But now it's our visit to Upton Park, the FA Cup fourth round replay, West Ham against second division Swindon. They've met 4 times in the competition, and on 2 of those occasions, 1964 and 1975, West Ham went on to win the cup. That's the kind of omen they cling to at Upton Park these days, where John Motson is our commentator.
The performance of 21-year-old Fraser Digby was the main reason why this was the only one of the weekend's fourth-round ties not to produce a goal. But can he keep another clean sheet against a West Ham side who take on a new zest when it comes to cup ties? Liam Brady, who had so much to do with their victory over Arsenal in the last round, has shaken off a groin strain and takes his place in an unchanged side. Alan Dickens, again, one of the substitutes. Swindon bring back Dave Hockaday after injury. Despite the number 9 shirt, he'll play at right back. Number 2, Alan McLaughlin, will have a more attacking role. Swindon are without forward Steve White, suspended, Duncan Shearer, injured, and Charlie Henry dropped to substitute. And the only out-and-out striker is David Geddes, who won a Cup Winners' Medal with Ipswich 11 years ago. Well, John Lyle will remember 1975 when West Ham beat Swindon and went on to win the Cup. It was his first season as manager here. And his opposite number, Lou Macari, on the Swindon bench. He played in 3 finals for Manchester United in the space of 4 years in the late 70s. The referee is Mike Peck from Kendal. Swindon in white shirts playing from left to right, and Foley, number 7, on the chase immediately. Here's Steve Potts for West Ham. Mark Ward. Swindon play a 3-man central defensive system, and they've only conceded 3 goals in their last 6 games. They didn't mean to pass to the referee, though. There's Alvin Martin. Foley well forward again. He's got support from Bodin, the left back here. But the break for West Ham. Ward to Rosenior. Challenge was by Gittins, who marked Rosenior on Saturday, but this is Ward once more. West Ham will want to get this done with tonight if they can, because if there's a 3rd match, it won't be played until the 15th of February, just 3 days before the next round. Kelly. That was Cornwall who touched it back, so it's got to be a corner. Tony Gale has made his way forward. And Alvin Martin's there as well now. It's Ward to swing it across to Brady. And that deflection will take it out for a corner on the other side from Liam Brady's effort. Devonshire short to Gale. And again. McLaughlin for Swindon. Potts for West Ham. And they're onside. It was Dix to Devonshire. Nice triangle on the left. Dix again, Brady again, and Devonshire again. Ward to Kelly. Bit of holding off there by number 5, Colin Calderwood, the Swindon captain. It's indirect. If the ball gets touched to Mark Ward, he's quite capable of trying a shot from that sort of distance. He's just moved away now, and Brady's waving him back. Brady's kick. Rosenier's there. Well, it was his goal that beat Arsenal at Highbury in that third-round replay, and he got free again there, did Leroy Rosenior. Beautifully chipped in, the free kick. Vintage Brady, this. Little pause and a shuffle, and the perfectly placed ball, and the Swindon defenders couldn't get there. So the opening quarter of an hour, and already there's going to be a substitution because Alvin Martin has broken down again, as he did at Arsenal in the last round, and so Gary Strodder comes on. We saw this same switch at Highbury when he did very well, Gary Strodder, and the West Ham captain suffers again from the injury jinx. Gather it's a hip injury that forced Alvin Martin off this time. Geddes. Ince. Every touch of Brady's is being applauded by the crowd. This is Devonshire. West Ham moving well. Ince. Moving very well. Moving superbly well. Well, Paul, it's very much in the West Ham mould of players who've been schooled with good close control, and he's got a powerful shot on him too, as he's shown before. Exciting piece of football. Free kick. Geddes was fouled. Just waiting for the referee to get the West Ham players back, and in the meantime Calderwood has made his way to the far side of the penalty area. This is played to Bodin. Geddes. Jones. Foley in the middle with Cornwall. And here comes McKnight. Oh, and that's Hockaday! And it was cleared dramatically by Brady, I think. It was Liam Brady on the line from David Hockaday, with the goalkeeper out of his ground. A real threat from Swindon. And a corner to be taken by Bodin. Calderwood with the flick on. Geddes is in there. So is Gittins with the overhead kick. And McKnight just going through a period of anxiety. He came for that original cross, the goalkeeper. Didn't get it. It was a very good volley by David Hockaday. Well on target. And Brady, the man for all seasons and all places. There's a bit of murmuring among the West Ham supporters because Swindon have shown on the counter-attack that they're certainly not here just to make up the numbers tonight. In fact, at the moment, they're winning the 50-50 balls too. Foley. And Foley has been penalised, and that sort of challenge is worrying referees at the moment. And Mike Peck is going to make his point pretty emphatically there. There was a use of the elbow, if I'm not mistaken, and you might get a better idea from this of what happened. Foley went in there with Steve Potts, and there's the arm. Look at that. That's what's bothering people in football. A big talking point just now, and Foley is booked. Point of some discussion, bearing in mind that a Wimbledon player was sent off the pitch for allegedly a similar incident on Saturday. So Foley has to be careful now. There's Geddes, and here comes Foley. It's Calderwood. Swindon's defence doing its reputation quite a lot of good in this first half, and Bowden anxious to get the free kick taken quickly. Jones is down injured. And players gone on around him, and he's just getting to his feet now. Gale for West Ham. Foul. Linesman flagged. Gittins on Rosenior. Devonshire to Ward, the shot could be on here, 25 yards, Mark Ward, well gathered. Foley. Dennis. Bowden. Offside flag was up anyway there, wouldn't have mattered. Ross McLaren with the free kick for Swindon. Foley. And a corner off Cox. Oh, and there's some pushing in there. Liam Brady getting involved with Colin Calderwood before the kick's taken. Rosenior having to defend as well. There was a whole crowd on the near post. Brady still complaining to the referee about the antics of the number 5 in there. But a corner again to Swindon. 5 minutes left in the first half. Bowden! Saved by McKnight's feet. And West Ham living dangerously. Bad ball by Kelly, straight to McLaughlin, and now Foley offside. A let-off for West Ham there, really. It was David Kelly's mistake. But just earlier, from that last corner, what a scuffle there in the West Ham penalty area, and the defenders didn't know where they were, and Bowden had a shot which wasn't the most powerful in the world, but it brought a save from McKnight, and the near-post corner again. It was headed out, and here's Bowden. Scuffed it, really, but look at that. Jones. Good touch by Rosenior, but Ward's pass for Kelly, little overhit. Well, on the evidence of that 45 minutes, you have to say that Lou Macari and Chick Bates got their tactics absolutely right, because Swindon absorbed what West Ham had to offer early on, and then, if anything, looked the more dangerous side. And West Ham were grateful to get one off the line, and the second division team very much in the hunt at half-time. The attendance tonight at Upton Park, 24,756. A good turnout, including a sizable band from Swindon, and both sets of supporters wondering which team will go through to visit Charlton Athletic at Selhurst Park in the 5th round. It's still wide open here. Rosenior to Ward. Delicate ball by Brady. Potts. Little touch into Ince. Can he drive it? Oh, and Digby! Good save, and then had a bit of luck when it came out, because Kelly couldn't turn it in. Paul Ince who struck it well. He did his part, and so too did the keeper. So West Ham start the second half as though they mean business. And Brady found Potts. Little touch from him into Ince. Well struck. There's the save. Kelly couldn't get it in. This is Kelly. Rosenior. Good effort! The best we've seen so far from West Ham. Certainly from one of the twin strikers. Hasn't had a chance to get away from Gittins very often tonight, Leroy. Foley and Dix tangling. Rosenior's flick. Ward. Kelly by the penalty spot. But West Ham's fluent movement of earlier cup ties this season is at the moment being stifled, and even Brady's given the ball away to McLaughlin, and Swindon have 4 players in attack here. This is Hockaday. It's in that corner of the pitch where most of the Swindon supporters are gathered, to the right of Hockaday. And we're 10 minutes into the second half with no score. Bowden. Geddes. Oh, Foley with a chance here for Swindon, surely. Good save by McKnight. And it had to be. The nearest either side has honestly come to scoring. And Foley's cross because McKnight stopped him when the hardest part seemed to have been done. Brady, Gale, and Gittins is waiting for the keeper and then decided not to. Good ball by Bowden, the left back, to McLaughlin. Swindon passing the ball well at the moment. The referee spots the foul by Ince on Cornwall. And if you were a West Ham supporter, you'd be a little bit nervous at the moment. There's Geddes, still a handful. And, Cornwall in there as well. Still West Ham can't clear it. Calderwood. Gittins. Now, perhaps it could be a counter-attacking position for West Ham. Brady has found Ward with a good ball. Kelly's made a good run forward. He must be offside. He is. He went too early. Referee has played an advantage anyway. Well, we've been playing now for an hour, and second division Swindon Town are holding Littlewoods Cup semi-finalists West Ham United, and holding them for the moment in some style. Foley, handball. Devonshire. Brady. Three the other way for West Ham. Kelly's going near post now. Don't think the pitch is helping West Ham one little bit. The ball's bobbling a lot. Mind you, it's the same for both sides. Brady. Devonshire. Dix. And Kelly surely. Ince. Rosenior. Goal. Leroy got it. Any one of three could have scored. And West Ham breathe a huge sigh of relief. Julian Dix plays it in. Kelly goes near post, doesn't get it. Ince can't get it. Rosenior scrambles it in by the post. So the player whose goal won the third round replay at Arsenal gives West Ham a chance to settle in what was becoming a difficult replay at home to Swindon. 62 minutes. And Swindon will reflect perhaps how near Foley was just a few minutes earlier to scoring at the other end. Now it's a different game. Gary Strodder not very happy with Mr. Peck, but it's a free kick to Swindon. Goes Cornwall. This is Jones. Oh, charged down by Ince, who really felt that. Bodin. And still. Flags up. Foul by Potts. Now danger here for West Ham. A really good attacking position for Swindon Town. Geddes, Cornwall and Calderwood all there. Oof, it needed that clearance by Julian Dix. This is a moment in the match when West Ham's resolve is being really tested. And it stands up to the test. It was Strodder who cleared. Ward to accelerate. Kelly's gone away down the centre and Ward goes alone. What a thrilling run. Rosenior is far post now. Here he is. Oh, what might have been. He applauds a really great run by Mark Ward. And he was bombing on there, Ward, the way that we got used to when he was in peak form and injury-free. And if Rosenior could have got that on the goal, it would have been something to remember. As it is, it went wide, and Ward's efforts came to nothing. And there are 20 minutes left here tonight, unless Swindon can force extra time, of course. No doubt that Lenny Lawrence is watching this with tremendous interest, the Charlton manager. Will he be playing West Ham in a London derby in the 5th round, or have Swindon got other ideas as yet? Here's Ward. If West Ham get a second, it could be all over. Ince. Ward. Ince again. Rosenior. He rather took that away from Devonshire. Perhaps nobody shouted. Forward by Jones. What a good-looking ball that is. And this is David Geddes. McKnight not certain by any means. And Swindon are piling people into the penalty area now. I really feel that should have been the goalkeeper's ball, but still Swindon press on. Foley. Good tackle. Dix is playing as well as anybody for West Ham tonight. This is Ward, and now the break's on. And Kelly's free in the middle if he can be found. Potts has put it in. Kelly! Gittins just got to him. Can they keep the ball in play? Yes, Ward. Rosenior! Well, he might have had a hat-trick. Suddenly there's a sparkle back in West Ham's play. And since his goal, the centre-forward has been twice in a position to add to it. David Hockaday is going off, and the man he replaced tonight, Charlie Henry, is coming on to add to the strike force. It's his testimonial year, a very popular player with the fans at Swindon, Charlie Henry. Ince's header. Brady. And they've got two to his left and Ward to his right here. And Brady is in control for the moment in midfield. Ince with Dix to his left. And Ince goes again. What good pace by Ince. And the deflection by Ross McLaren deprived him of a shot on goal. Terrific speed he showed there, Paul Ince. Gale. Devonshire. That's too long. Henry with the touch to Foley. This is Geddes and Stronach. There's a call for a new ball. With 15 minutes of the 90 remaining. West Ham 1, Swindon 0. Calderwood and Cornwall facing the kicker. And Geddes in with McKnight, and it was Charlie Henry. Nearly on the line. The goalkeeper may have been struck by the challenge. It was Henry who came close, but I think Geddes may have fouled the goalkeeper. Just watch Alan McKnight here. Well, he certainly collided with him, put it that way, but Charlie Henry kneed the ball over. In fact, having just come on, that could have been a very effective first contribution by the substitute, but it came at him very quickly. That's Gittins again, had two pretty solid matches at the back for Swindon. Here's Foley. And Devonshire. Calderwood. Devonshire. Kelly. Devonshire's header. Rosenior and Gittins together again. Well played by Jones. Certainly has been impressive in midfield, the number 4 for Swindon. That's his cross, and Potts only half away, really. Dix. Forward again by McLaren. West Ham still having to chase back at times. Geddes. Foley. Good tackle by Paul Ince. Now Ward. Ince again can come right once more. Bodin, that's a dangerous looking ball, and he's waited. Has Gale for McKnight, who wasn't really there. Not commandingly so, I have to say, and Charlie Henry could well have been in for the equaliser. There's a lack of communication somewhere back there for West Ham, that's for sure. And this man Jones is causing a lot of trouble. And there's Geddes. Strodder was with him then. Hit the flag, so it's a throw-in. Jones was fouled by Devonshire, there's no question about that. And he certainly isn't giving up this tie by any means. Now, West Ham really have got some defending to do here. Bodin is going to curl the free kick in. Geddes, and the keeper's lost it. It's a free kick. He was allegedly fouled again in there. But Alan McKnight, a Jekyll and Hyde performance, one has to say. He's made a couple of timely saves, but he's also had the hearts of the West Ham fans in their mouths a couple of times, although there was definitely impact from David Geddes. And Kelly is being taken off and replaced by Alan Dickens. Dickens gets a big reception. A few anxious whistles now echoing around Upton Park from the West Ham contingent. This is McLaren. It's got to be long now for Swindon. But they've used that long high ball very effectively, and Devonshire has made a mistake. McLaughlin is in. Dix. I think he's been West Ham's best player, possibly, Julian Dix tonight. Had a very good match at left back. There's a minute to go, and John Gittins comes forward for Swindon. Foley. Touch of cramp there, maybe, and it's given West Ham the chance to get free on that side with Devonshire. Devonshire and Brady have again done the full 90 minutes, and says something about their stamina and their fitness. But they might have to do another 30 if they slip up at the back, West Ham. This is Ince. Devonshire on to Brady. It's Gittins' tackle. Well, the referee will now add on time for stoppages. It's Brady. Threatened to find Devonshire and then settled for nothing. Jones got it away. Oh, good ball. Bodin finding Cornwall, but it's too late for Swindon. It was a plucky fight by the second division side, who were in the 4th division only 3 years ago, remember, Swindon. But John Lyle's team come through thanks to Leroy Rosenior's 8th cup goal of the season. And it earns West Ham United a trip in the 5th round to Selhurst Park to play Charlton Athletic in what will be an all First Division London derby on the 18th of February. But it wasn't easy for West Ham, and in the end, they're pleased enough to walk off with a 1-0 victory in this fourth round replay.
Well, you're making a habit of scoring cup goals, Leroy.
That's right, and they're important ones.
8 of your goals out of 10 this season have been in cups. Any reason for that?
No, I don't know why it is, but I'm glad that we're through to the next round. Obviously, I'd like to score in the league as well, but if the goals come in the cups, I don't mind.
How good a view did you get of the ball tonight when it came across on the goal? Because there were 2 of the West Ham players in there first, weren't there?
That's right. I think Liam crossed it, and David Kelly got a touch, and Paul Lynch got a little touch as well, and I was just standing on the far post waiting. And it was a nice, easy chance in the end. I just slid it in, and luckily it went inside the far post.
But a hard-won victory, really. Swindon did well over the 2 games.
They did. They're a very competitive side, and they did excellent over the 2 games. Their defence did very well tonight and made it hard for us. And we knew they were going to do that, and we were glad just to get through to the next round.